Junkin' Fool over here at Fourville 2. Crazy thing, we had a limb fall on Debbie's car here. And some of these branches here, we forgot to roll up this window. And I have a feeling that if we would have remembered to roll that window up, it would have got busted. I come out here and looked, it was covered with snow, and I waited for it to thaw and got in here and rolled it up. It was froze. And then the other one was laying on the back window. So we lost 2 limbs out of that old tree. We trimmed a bunch of that up. I guess we needed, that was fresh. Anyway, how's everybody doing today? Over here at Fourville 2, Debbie just got in this old Mercedes here. Been looking underneath it, it's pretty rough, so we determined that. Hi Debbie. Hi. We determined this motor is going to end up going in another vehicle. So another project, of course, but we haven't got it to fire. It may not fire. We're cranking it over. It wasn't getting the ground, so I had to use a set of jumpers from the ground side over to the block. Seems that this set of jumpers, the ground was really rusted. We just went with the positive. Anyway, then I remembered there's a lever down here. I can't remember which way I had to go to shut it off and to start it. We're going to see if we got it getting fuel out of 3 of the lines. The 4th one never did get it, so we're going to see if we can get it to start. And maybe it won't start today, but we're going to try it, mess around with it a little bit here. Go ahead, Debbie. Hold it. I can't remember which way that lever is supposed to go. Maybe it'll relax and set right there. I don't know. It's kind of hard to do this with one hand. How am I going to do this? I guess that'll stay up a minute. Give it a try, Debbie. Hold it. Probably should plug the block heater in, but that'll take a while. Just figured we'd mess around with it a little bit. I had to get it in neutral. I was messing around with the linkage. Starter's getting warm now. I was messing around with the linkage and I got it in gear. It kept trying to go forward, so I had to block it up. And I got a jack under there. I had the bucket under there in these blocks, and don't ever crawl under them with the blocks. But I had the bucket under there and the jack. I found a solid spot, about the only one I could find. So maybe it ain't gonna run today. I filled it up. It probably hasn't been started in, I guess, 2 or 3 years. I'm not sure. Took the filter right out of it. Full of antifreeze. So I guess we're going to try to see if we can sell a few parts off the body. It's got a decent hood. The doors ain't too bad. Glass is all good. I might keep the seats. I know I've got to keep the tires. Them are the new ones that I've been switching from vehicle to vehicle. I was working on this is a 1970 220 diesel. You can just wait in there, Debbie, a second, or? Yeah. All right. I was working on this Corvair. I guess I got the light off again. Thought I better work on something else for a minute. Got floors out and rust galore, which I pretty much figured at. So I gotta pull the gas tank off really to go any further, which comes all the way over to here. Let's see if we got some light in here yet. Yeah, the gas tank, you can see it right there, right under the brake. So to pull that gas tank, there's like a sway bar thing you got to pull across there. And I got a whole bunch of work to do to this one. This here, I got to make one of these. I couldn't find a Corvair place. Apparently don't sell them. We called them. They couldn't find nothing. I called it a floor pan support. You can get this is a 1963. You can get the floors for, I think, about $130 a piece plus shipping. And they can't tell you the shipping until they're ready to ship it when they get them all packaged up and everything. But they give you a catalog, a parts catalog. And the parts catalog is $8, but I think you get that free if you order. But I think I'm going to go ahead and order the catalog and see what I can find in there that this thing they do have for this. Anyway, I don't want to leave Debbie out there too long. It's got a few solid spots. How did I ever get into this project? Yeah, I've worked on it a while. Got it blocked up in the front. I may just drop the whole front suspension because there's some spots that's got to be. Debbie oiled this door up the other day. They shut really good. But I may pull that whole axle out. I'm not sure. I don't think it takes much because it'd be easier to weld some of the stuff. I'm going to start with the floors to make sure the doors continue to shut like they're supposed to. I need another bay or two. Alright, we're going to try this again. There's a lever I messed with last time we got this running, but I can't remember just how it went. I can't even really show you, but one way shuts it off, and I think the other way started it. Try that, Debbie. Hold it. It acts like it might be trying to fire. I should put a bigger battery in here. This one was a little low, so we stuck it on the jumping it. I should have had it on the charger. Try it again. Hold it. Probably can't see that lever down there, can you? But when you guys move that around, I give it a shot of ether. I thought I heard it firing a little bit. Alright, I'll give it another shot of start fluid. Try it now, Debbie. Hold it. Try it now. Hold it. We got smoke. Yeah, about the same. Try it again. Try it again. Hold it. Try it again. Hold it. Yeah, the last video I was putting something in the trash can and I must have bumped the camera. This thing is really picky. It'll shut off easy. It's got a pump on the side of this. I did pump it up, primed it up. I filled the reservoir there. I'm sure the fuel tank is not even hooked up. I got a bottle down here. Got plenty in there. I can't remember which way this thing went. One way shuts it off and one way starts it or something like that. But that battery post is pretty warm. Try it a little bit, Debbie. Hold it. Try it. Hold it. Yeah, there's a block heater. You pretty much probably have to have that plugged in for a long time. That's the way my wheel loader is. I pointed, you couldn't see it. That's the way the skid steer is. Which I haven't had a block heater on that this year. So maybe tomorrow I'll come over here and plug that in first thing and have some coffee and let that warm up. And we'll try again. I had to get some coat hangers and tie them around the linkages. There was 2 linkages unhooked from the transmission. I got up here and pulled the one, and apparently that's the one that put it in neutral because it was trying to roll. Looks like there might be a bad bushing this clutch fan. Maybe not. Seemed like it was looser before. Hope not. Try it just a minute, Debbie. We'll try it again. I sure wish this thing would start. Okay, start it up. Hold it. I believe this would be a lot easier to start if I pulled it right out of the vehicle. Seems I'm going to do that anyway. Get it in by the heater. And okay, Debbie. Hold it. Are them pliers still out here, Debbie? Oh no, I got a loose connection up here. I got a bunch of tools in here. Did you see them? Probably under the grease. Debbie says, you turn the key and I'll show you how to get it running. Try it, Debbie. Hold it. It should run on diesel alone, but the glow plugs or nothing's hooked up in this thing. Seems like just barely opens about the best firing spot about right there. Try it one more time, Debbie. Go ahead. Yep. Oh. Shouldn't really be putting that starting fluid in these diesels, but yeah, they actually have you can buy these injectors for this. Because these run in series, you can get them where they all come out at once. I probably will do that. I get around putting another vehicle, get all that figured out. Be a lot easier. That's kind of an upgrade, I guess. Can't keep firing, but that's about it. I guess tomorrow I'll have to put it on the block heater. Put it on there and work on the Corvair for a couple hours and then come out and see if we can get it started up. Go ahead, Debbie. Hold it. I'm going to actually pause this. We're going to switch batteries real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, we'll try it again. Hold it a minute. Gave it a good drink that time. Okay. Go ahead. Hold it. Let's let it sit a minute. She's not going to run today. Well, it would. Probably. If I wanted to work on it for a few more hours. I just switched the battery around and that battery fired my truck right up. Got plenty of fuel there. Old Werner's bottle. That's fresh fuel. Fresh old fuel. Sure does seem like I had to move this lever before. I can't remember. I know it's a solenoid shut off that's got a cable to it. We'll try it forward. Go ahead, Debbie. Hold it, hold it. Still got air in it. Try it again, Debbie. Hold it. Let me get in here. See if I can pump the little pump some more. Not too bad out today. I don't know what the temperature is, but I like diesels. I sure don't like that diesel smell though. Okay. Where'd that thing go? There it is. It seems like it wants to fire there. Alright, try it again, Debbie. Alright. Well, we're just going to let her set and charge a little bit, and then I'll put that battery back in my truck, because that post don't fit real good on there. Let them both charge up a little bit, and then I'll have a good charged battery probably for tomorrow. All thing I do is plug this heater in right here, and that just runs over to this thing here. Warms up the antifreeze. I would leave it on there overnight, but I don't know that it's how good a shape it's in if I'm not here. So I plan on probably using the radiator, the transmission, possibly the dry shaft, the engine, most of the mounts, probably the part of the exhaust, and a block heater. You can buy them fairly cheap, I guess. Well, hey, thanks for stopping by. You think we'll get it running? We had it running before. Just wouldn't run. It wasn't running that long because at the time the water pump was seized up and it didn't have no antifreeze, so just a quick start. But have a good day.